Hey peeps, Tyler here with my December 2023 Book of the Month books. I got 4 this month, which is actually more than I usually get. And because it's December, they got some stickers in the box. Reading is hot from Book of the Month with love. These books slay Book of the Month. The stocking says naughty. Holidays and chills. And they always come with a bookmark. Close to the climax, huh? I'm not commenting. As for the books, I got Tomb Sweeping by Alexandra Chang. Like two or three of the books came slightly damaged, but very slightly. And I only mention that because they went to, like, Illinois. I live in New Jersey, and Book of the Month starts out in Pennsylvania. Why did they go to Illinois? I think they went to California once. I know they went to Georgia once. USPS. They like to travel all around the country before they get here. Tomb Sweeping is an anthology. Compelling and perceptive tomb sweeping probes the loyalties we hold to relatives, to strangers, and to ourselves. In stories set across the USA and Asia, Alexandra Chang immerses us in the lives of immigrant families, grocery store employees, expecting parents, and guileless lab assistants. A collection, I think, not anthology because it's one author. A woman known only to her neighbors as the Asian recycling lady and collects bottles from the streets she calls home. An unfulfilled housewife in Shanghai finds a secret outlet for her ambitions in an undercover gambling den. Two strangers become something more through the bond of mistaken identity. Adeptly attuned to the mystery of living, Tomb Sweeping invites us to consider whether one person can ever entirely do right by another. The Storm We Made by Vanessa Chan. A captivating, sweeping novel about a Malayan mother who becomes an unlikely spy for the invading Japanese forces during World War II, and the shocking consequences that rain upon her community and family. Malaya, 1945, Cicely Alcantara's family is in terrible danger. Her 15-year-old son, Abel, I apologize if I'm butchering names here, has disappeared, and her younger daughter, Jasmine, hides in a basement to avoid being pressed into service at the comfort stations. Her older daughter, Jujubee, who serves tea to drunk Japanese soldiers, becomes angrier by the day. Cicely knows two things, that this is all her fault and that her family must never learn the truth. A decade prior, Cicely, desperate to be more than a housewife in British-colonized Malaya? I don't know. Is lured into a life of espionage by the charismatic General Fujiwara. Mesmerized by a dream of an Asia for Asians, she helps usher in a war, and with it a new and more brutal occupier. Now her family is on the brink of destruction, and she will do anything to save them, spanning years of pain and triumph and told from the perspectives of 4 unforgettable characters. The Storm We Made is a dazzling saga about the horrors of war, the fraught relationships between the colonized and their oppressors, and the ambiguity of right and wrong when survival is at stake. The Kingdom of Sweets by Erica Johansson. This gloriously transportive reimagining of the Nutcracker tells the tale of twin sisters divided by envy and magic and set against each other one fateful Christmas Eve. Light and dark, this is the cursed birthright placed upon Clara and Natasha by their godfather Drosselmeyer, whose power and greed hold an entire city in his sway. Charming Clara, the favorite, grows into a life of beauty and ease, while Natasha is relegated to her sister's shadow, ignored and unloved. But Natasha seizes the opportunity for revenge one Christmas Eve, when Drosselmeyer arrives at the family gala with a Nutcracker, an enchanted gift that offers entry into an alternate world, the Kingdom of Sweets. Following Clara into the glittering land of snow and sugar, Natasha discovers a source of power far greater than Drosselmeyer, the sugar plum fairy who offers her own wondrous gifts and chilling bargains. But as Natasha uncovers the truth about a dark destiny crafted long before her birth, she must reckon with forces both earthly and magical, human and diabolical, and decide to which world she truly belongs. And last but not least, No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. Three sisters, two murders, and too many secrets to count. 14 years ago, the Palmer sisters, Emma, Juliet, and Daphne, left their home in Arden Hills and never returned. But when Emma discovers she's pregnant and her husband loses his job, she has no option but to return to the house that she and her estranged sisters still own, and where her parents were murdered. Emma has never told anyone what she saw the night her parents died, even when she became the prime suspect. But her presence in the house threatens to uncover secrets that have stayed hidden for years, and the sisters are drawn together once again as they face their memories of the past. Rivalries restart, connections are forged, and for the first time, Emma starts to ask questions about what really happened that night. The more Emma learns, the more riddles emerge, and Emma begins to wonder just what her siblings will do to keep the past buried, and whether she did the right thing staying quiet about what was whispered that night. No one can know. So, Merry Christmas to me. Or Blessed Yule, considering I'm pagan. Merry Yule, whatever. So, that's the books I chose for this month. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.